Well, they did it, guys. They buffed the crap out of SCIZOR. I said when my tier list released for this character that it didn't need a lot, it just needed some damage increases, and they gave it, quite a bit of damage and some other pretty nice buffs as well. So yeah, we're going to be checking out newly buffed SCIZOR. If you enjoy the content, consider hitting subscribe. My name's JB. Just recently hit 1,000 subs, getting pretty close to 1,100. So why stop there? Consider hitting the sub button if you enjoy the content. But with that being said, there are some things we do need to talk about before we actually get into the gameplay here. This became a little bit of a discussion in my previous video on MAMOSWINE and in my Discord, so we're going to talk about some Emblem stuff here today. We're going to do a little bit of math and talk you guys through some things that I guess, is a little bit hard to understand. So I'm going to do a little bit of math for you on some emblems, but let's go ahead and check out the held items real quick before we dive into that. If you just want to skip ahead, I'll try to remember to leave a timestamp here so you can just skip all this nonsense, but we're doing a little bit of nerdy Unite math here. But for held items, we're just going to be rocking a focus band, a weakness policy, and an attack weight. I said that really out of order. But yeah, I enjoy stacking on this character. I really like weakness policy on this Pokemon because you're diving in and constantly in fights, or you should be anyway. So just getting that extra attack is really nice. And then I prefer focus band on this character. I know a lot of people are running a lot of different third items, but I really like having the survivability on a character like this. Just being able to stay alive in clutch moments is really nice. So we are rocking focus band for that reason, but you can obviously switch out any of these items. A muscle band is really good if you just want that, but ironically you do attack a little bit too fast to get the procs of muscle band all the time. So yeah, that can be a little bit annoying. Muscle band has a built-in thing that it's on like a 1 second cooldown, and your attacks go faster than 1 second, I believe, with bullet punch active or something like that. There is like a scenario where you don't get the full use of muscle band all of the time on SCIZOR, but it is still a muscle band and is really good. Scope lens is okay, it's better on Scyther though. Energy amp's decent, float stone's decent, buddy barrier's decent. AO's cookie's actually really good. I really like double stacking on this character. We're going to be playing attack weight in this one, and then Razor Claw is also phenomenal on this Pokemon. But let's go ahead and do a little bit of nerd math before we hop on into things. For boost emblems, I'm just going to be running this pretty straightforward brown 6, white 4, purple 2 build that I've been running on pretty much every all-arounder ever, or just any physical attacker even, because it's just so damn good. It gives you a ton of HP and a ton of stuff that's just really nice. You get your 4 whites in there for a little bit of HP stacking, and you get a nice little bit of attack in there as well, and you also have just a ton of raw HP, and that's the number I want to focus on because I got a comment suggesting that I swap out 2 of these white emblems for 2 different white emblems so we get a little bit of a blue stack going. And while it is decent, I want to explain why it's not better than what we currently have. So they want me to run this Gyarados, which is a really good emblem, mind you. It's very good, it's not bad at all. And this Articuno, which, I mean, it gives you the stack, but it's a pretty bad emblem. It's minus attack plus special attack, which you don't really need on a build like this. So you lose out on 80 HP, which may not seem like a big number, but it actually kind of is a pretty huge number for 2% defense. That is what your blue emblems give you. It will give you a 2% defense increase. Now you do still keep your white 4 stack, which is nice. So you might be thinking, what's wrong with just having a little bit of defense in there as well? That's where the math comes in, boys. So let's go ahead and switch on over to our browser real quick. So yeah, checking this out, we are over here on UniteDB. We already have MAMOSWINE pulled up because that's where this discussion started on. And funnily enough, SCIZOR and MAMOSWINE both have the exact same defense stat. You'll see late game. So let's go ahead and check this out. So MAMOSWINE has a defense stat of 85 at level 1. We already did the little bit of math, so there's a bit of a spoiler. So what's the 2% of 85 at level 1? It is 1.7. I'm sure the game rounds up, so you get a 1.7 defense increase, which is next to nothing at the cost of 80 HP. That just does not seem worth it to me at all. But you might be thinking, well, what about late game? Well, what about late game? You already saw the numbers, but at level 15, MAMOSWINE has a defense stat of 510. So does SCIZOR, by the way, for the purposes of the video that you're watching. Which, pretty high defense number. The problem is, on MAMOSWINE specifically, which again, this is where the conversation on this build started, you're not hitting level 15 on MAMOSWINE. You're not really hitting level 15 on a lot of characters. You can hit it on some all-rounders if you're really carrying, but specifically on MAMOSWINE, where this conversation started, you're never hitting level 15. But again, for the sake of this, SCIZOR has the same defense stat. So what is 2% of level 15 at 510 at level 15? It's 10 defense. So you get 10 defense late game at the cost of 80 HP early game. That just does not seem worth it to me at all. Is the 10 defense more impactful late game than the 80 HP? Yeah, probably, because, MAMOSWINE has this massive 9,000 defense stat. Is that, do you really need the extra 80 versus the extra 10 defense? Probably not. But again, early game and all throughout the game, you're probably going to get a little bit more out of the HP. That's just me. Let's go ahead and test the same numbers on the character that has the tied highest defense stat in the game, that being Snorlax. At level 1, obviously 3380 HP versus 97 defense. So 2% of 97 is, wait for it, a little bit of a bigger number. You might get a higher percentage of your defense. It's less than 2. Again, I'm sure the game rounds up, whatever, doesn't matter. Again, you are never hitting level 15 on Snorlax, 580 defense. 2% of that at level 15, mind you, 11.6. So let's just say you're having a pretty decent Snorlax game and you hit level 12 for a Brave Fight. That's 417. 2% of that is 8 versus 80 HP all game. I may be crazy. Tell me if you think I'm wrong, but the 80 HP just seems way more value to me. So that's why we are running the emblems that we run in these games. That's why I don't run the blue 2. I just don't think the math works out. I don't think it makes sense to. If you think I'm wrong, by all means, run whatever build you want, but that's why specifically we are running the Pidgeotto and the Kangaskhan or whatever, you know, iteration of the HP emblems that you have, the plus HP. I just think that having the 380 or the extra 80 HP is way more valuable than the 2% defense. So yeah, there's the math on it. And now 6 minutes into the video, if you watch this, I'm sorry, we can actually play some SCIZOR now. Now they got a lot of stuff I can do damage to. They also have a Gengar which one-shots me because the character is balanced and didn't get, you know, any patch changes. That's crazy, I know, right? Really weird stuff, but let's see what we can do. I don't feel too bad about this matchup. I'm not really sure what I'm laning with. I think I'm laning with the Blastoise, question mark. All knows I call top lane literally right off rip, so yeah. One of you clowns, get the fuck out. Alright. Actually able to get 2 rare footage. It's been a real struggle for me this season, weirdly enough, is actually getting lane bumblebees from my teammates. It's been quite cringe. What are you doing? Go to the other one, dude. Unless you're helping me stack, in which case, thank you. Which I guess he was, I'm not really sure. Either way, I got 3 stacks in, which is pretty damn good. Grab this guy as well. I actually feel a little bit naked, and you guys are gonna laugh at me. If you saw my SCIZOR release content, you might not, but I'm running full heal, which I don't really like doing on this character. I'm actually a huge fan of Potion on this Pokemon, just because I really like Sustain, and I was just dead there no matter what, so I just went for a little bit of damage. We're just gonna get Jungler diffed. Actually, no, our Bulbasaur's our Jungler. Okay, well, he's up top, which is fine. We might not get totally diffed. We actually get a KO on that Snorlax, which is fantastic. I'm a little bit late for bees. Actually, they're also there, so I'll go help. Why did I just level up? What the fuck? Why did I just evolve from nothing? What the hell? Am I a bot? What the fuck was that? Why did I just evolve? There's some sort of bug? Pokemon Unite and bugs? No way. That would never happen. There would never be a bug in my Pokemon Unite matches. In my game, no, they would never. This game is 100% flawless. Like seriously though, why did I evolve there? That was really weird. That's got to be a bug. I mean, I'm not complaining. I mean, less for me to do. I mean, I would have gotten it off of that score anyway. I was gonna get it any second, but that's really annoying if that's a thing. I'm just gonna farm a little bit of damage on the Snorlax. You know how it be. There's not really a whole lot to do now, so this is actually a pretty fine team fight, especially since I just won it. Alright, we'll get our Sword Dance here. I haven't really tried double hit on SCIZOR. I don't think it's good. I think it's really even bad on Scyther. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out. Gonna need a little bit of a hand here. If I can get my jungler to come up here. It's right there. If he did, thank you, bud. Appreciate you. Help you. I think he thought the gather here was for him. It was literally just so I could get my Ivysaur's attention. But okay, yeah. Oof, that was fat. I didn't get any of it, but I helped a lot. You guys know me, Assist King JB. Did we math that a little bit? No, well we did, but I'm gonna get my points there, which is a little bit sad. Really good rip from our guy. Would be nice if we had a little bit of a help from our war turtle, but we ended up not needing it, so it's cool, I guess. We don't really have any ults to push this, but I do still have a Steenie. Assuming he just doesn't evolve out of nowhere. I mean, we have Venu ult. This is pretty pushable, I think. Not anymore, it's not. I full heal too late. Oh, I forced that guy's ult, which is funny. I can almost win this. Come on. Hit him. Yes, let's go. Get dipped, you clown. Oh, what's a fucking Gengar to a SCIZOR, boys? That would never happen last patch. Gonna try to sneak in this 1 point over dunk. Let's go. I don't really mind doing that simply because it's just breaking the goal. And maybe we're able to get this KO on Crustle now, but nah, we just give up on it, which I guess is okay. They're gonna get in some points top lane, which is cool. Not a ton. And they're gonna leave it on 9. We should probably go try to defend that, I guess. It's not really a huge deal. Well, now it is with bees up, but I mean, again, I don't really mind if they break. I mean, I'll farm some damage though. Don't mind if I do. Stole that. I can't break now because I stole that. That's funny. Just ult here for fun. Try to get to Serena if we can. If my all-arounder counterpart. Is where I really wish I had potion, because goddamn Serena hurts. Ooh, more damage to farm. Thanks, buddy. He just gets so tanky with this Pokemon. It's insane. Oh my god. And the problem is, like, you were always tanky even like last patch. It's just you did no damage and you would just die in those fights even though you were tanky. Like, I just do damage now. I just kill that Snorlax. Like previously, I never killed that Snorlax there. Just bush check. Yep, they are there. Oh, I don't have my full heal yet, which is a little bit bad for Gengar. Oh, that was so fat. That was so massive. Oh my god. That Blastoise just went huge. I can full heal out, just play a little bit safe, jump on this guy, and he's just gonna, yeah, take a pull down to now he's dead. Later. Oh man, that was a lot of fun. That was a really big fight. Jesus. Oh, that was their Gengar too. Holy shit, we got lucky. I saw my Gengar walk up too, and I'm like, oh, that's probably just our guy. No, it was their guy. And at this point, we're just in, boys. We're just having a good time. Block is really balanced though, I promise. Block is a super fun move. Mime, come back, dude. We're winning. I can win. I win. Mime, no. Why are you playing so far away? I know you're low, but you heal. You can beam the guy and heal. Oh, I did so much damage. I don't know what my team's doing down here. You better win that. It's just one Crustle. Oh, why are you leaving the Reggie? I don't know about that one, Chief. Oh my god, though, dude. This that's a really big dunk. That's a really big dunk. I'm actually just gonna go farm these. That's actually pretty bad too, because we're not ahead at all this game. Yeah, that's gonna put them ahead. Have we scored in there? Have they scored here? They haven't scored there. Okay, yeah, there's been no points in any of the tier 2 goals, so yeah, I think they're probably pretty ahead of that 43 overdunk. They're probably roughly 40 points ahead, I'd imagine. Big ass fight going on down there, which we just won, so I don't need to rotate anymore. Go ahead and continue to just take all the farm. No reason to leave any of this up. This will be on cooldown, on respawn roughly before the fight, so my teammate can get it if he wants it. Whoever my jungler is, probably pretty damn good on me. Probably best on this team, probably on Venu, honestly. Actually, might even be best on Blastoise. We definitely want this, Reggie. Yeah, you don't want this fight, bud. I'm 3 levels ahead of you. I am the new you, Serena. I do things you could only dream of. Yeah, just Serena can still do them. Serena's still pretty fucking strong. I might ult this, actually. See me trying to. Did I just get fucking Leaf Stormed in this current year? Sword Dance out. We don't get the Reggie, but I can gel this guy pretty hard. Actually, we might end up getting the Reggie now. This Snorlax is juking the fuck out of me, by the way. Oh, I didn't hit anything with that. That's really bad. I'm actually gonna die for that. Ugh. Get the speed boost zone. I had to jump in and try to get some healing, and I somehow didn't hit anything with that bullet punch. Are you serious? How the fuck did I miss that BP? Big damage coming in from our Blastoise. Unfortunately, he's alone up there. Snorlax is making a good play. But our Venusaur is basically going to counter, and our Blastoise just won anyway. Let's go, dude. What a fucking Chad. Holy shit. Good shit, Blastoise. What a Chad, dude. Oh my god. He hard won that. I can't believe I didn't hit anything with that bullet punch. Like, I know I didn't land like the circle on anything, but you would think it would just, you know, hit something, considering there are 3 fucking people right there. I don't think you have to be that accurate with it. Because sometimes, I guess sometimes it feels like, well, we need this now. You should just rip. We have super positioning. I'm gonna let Venu continue to do that. I'm actually gonna go fight now. We still have way better positioning than these guys. It's just not all of us are here. But the guys that are here, we have better positioning than. Get back here, you fucking coward. I am going to kill this one. He is juking the absolute fuck out of me and somehow has better movement than me. Like better movement speed, better mobility. There we go. And we get the Ray. Jesus, man. I don't know how that Snorlax was juking me so hard. It started up here at this last Reggie fight, too. Dude juked the shit out of me. But we get 5 down, and that should be the easy win. We just try to farm a little bit of damage now. Not that I really need to farm anymore, but I mean, hey, more damage never hurt nobody. But man, SCIZOR feels strong now, boys. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I have another all-arounder to play, which, if you know me, you know I like me some all-arounders. Oh, geez, that was a really weird game. We did some massive things in fights though, which felt really good. 89k, that felt a little bit low. I think if I didn't die there at the end, if I managed to actually land that bullet punch that killed me at top, I probably get 100k this game. Either way though, still did pretty damn good. That was a really fun match. Most damage in the game, most KOs in the game. A little bit of SCIZOR stuff for you. I had a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and hopefully you're enjoying newly buffed SCIZOR, and hopefully you also enjoyed the math early on, because, well, sometimes you just gotta do math in Pokemon Unite, and, well, I know that's something that a lot of players of this game struggle with, so hey, it's what it is. Thank you all for watching. Catch you on the next one. Have a good day. Bye bye.